Sex with me later? Okay. So yeah, I'm taking the CEO hat off tonight. He kind of ruined my opening joke, which was, if something looks familiar to you tonight, I don't know what that is. That was very hungover. We'd just done a show the night before, and I'd lost a bet to paper, rock, scissors. That's the level of maturity we had at Big Time in Comedy. Stefan, on the other hand, had just filmed a TV commercial the day before, so he had a real reason to have his facial hair that way. I lost paper, rock, scissors. We'll come back to that later. So thank you so much for coming out to this open mic night. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people here. This is great. Give yourselves a round of applause. So Connor, I think Connor had to go to work, but he was up here earlier and he was talking about meeting a girl on I'm married. I know nothing about these evil applications online to meet people for sex and whatnot. But either way, he talked about the girls smelling like meth. Now, I've watched a lot of Breaking Bad, like not masturbation level a lot, but a lot. And I can honestly say I have no idea what meth would smell like, and I live in Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore, I do have a day job. This is my Batman job. My Bruce Wayne job is very boring. Anybody here work in like vanilla cubicle land, cubicle world? All right. That was one person. Anybody here have a job? All right. Thanks, Salisbury. I grew up right over in Cambridge, so you got to step it up a little bit. So very boring day job, so I have to find a way to entertain myself, and because I have the maturity level of an 8-year-old boy, the bathroom tends to be where I find my enjoyment throughout the day. Does anybody here have the work toothbrusher? No? I'm the only one? So that means either one thing, that I'm the only one, or there is a work toothbrusher among us right now. Oh, this is great. You're right up front too. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have a moment. So I have the work toothbrusher. They decide to come in right around 10 o'clock because I'm on a schedule. And it's the time of day where I'm like, why now? The coffee, the donuts, the ribs have all hit home right now. You guys don't eat ribs for breakfast? Love some baby back ribs for breakfast. So I'm sitting there, and you know what? It's rude because they're right next to me in the other stall while I'm trying to masturbate. I'm just kidding, I don't masturbate at work. Often. So we're all very guilty of this. We have our phones. We're all very judgy. We all like to look at the footwear underneath. Do we not? The footwear, we make little stories up about the person, and like we build this. Well, here's the thing. This guy wears a very particular shoe. It's a white New Balance. Now, I have nothing against New Balance. That's what I wear. But he wears a gray suit with it, which I'm like, man, that takes balls. So I'm timing my exit strategy because I don't want to run into this person. I don't want to see who they are. I can't deal with that. It's going to be uncomfortable, and it might be a friend. It might be somebody I know. I just don't want to take the chance. So every day it's a strategy on making sure I exit at the right time. This week I was out on the floor talking to somebody, and I looked down. White New Balance. And then I looked at the clock, and it was before 10 o'clock, and I'm going to tell you what, his breath smelled like shit. So, I got a snort. I like that. Sorry, I digress. Get shiny things. So, speaking of, being an adult, I'm almost 40, sadly that I kind of am scaling my level of success based on the fact that I have a stack of jeans. Do we all go, man, I got a lot of jeans in my closet. I'm successful. Jeans. I don't know if it's because it's just baggage, because my mom made me wear corduroy jeans, like corduroy pants growing up, which they were not cool in the 80s. They were loud. They made a lot of noise, so it was just easy target to get made fun of. So I came to this moment where I'm like, I don't understand why I give a shit about all these jeans that I have. Like I'm at an Express, or I don't know, buy my jeans at Express, but Amazon buying jeans. And I'm like, there's one pair that I wear all the time. They're really comfortable. They're stretchy. They're broken in, you know. They're like a nice pair of shoes. And then you've got your second pair. Those are the ones that you wear when you're your top notch or getting washed. And then you've got your third string quarterback. All right. This is the one that goes from the closet to your luggage, to your luggage, to your closet. They're the ones that go on vacation with you just in case you shit your pants on vacation. I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared, okay? That's the way I live my life. Be prepared. So the other day, I'm like, man, why are these jeans at the bottom of the stack? They look great. Man, they make my ass look good. Throw them on. They got a button fly on them. Which, I'm like, button fly? This is where it's at, you know? Zipper, sharp, interlocking metal that I'm running a very important part of my body in and out of regularly on a daily, you know. Button fly, why not? But here's the thing about the button fly jean, is it's like that time you get really fucked up, like really fucked up, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh God, I'm never doing that again. And you go a couple of years, and then you go out and get really fucked up again. You're like, oh, I remember 3 years ago why I decided not to do that anymore. That's button fly jeans. Go to work, again, things got real awkward. Because I have not figured out how to go pee in a button-fly jean. A lot of things in the way, a lot of flaps, a lot of belts, shirts. It was jeans day on Friday at work, and it got really uncomfortable when my coworker, not the one with white shoes, walks in. And I'm standing at the urinal like an 8-year-old boy with my pants down around my ankles. So, speaking of zippers being dangerous, manscaping is also very dangerous. Any manscapers in the room? Come on, don't be bashful. All right, got a couple of you. We have to. It's just, you just gotta do it. So, I'm reading in the news on, I think it was Monday this week, and it's apparently there are more hospital visits for manscaping incidents than yoga incidents. Well, I can tell you right now, manscaping is very similar to yoga. So I'm thinking, man, I'm engaging in a very dangerous activity. Very dangerous. So I'm thinking, hey, my gym should offer a class for this. You know, they offer these classes. Yoga's one of them. Manscaping should be one. Can you imagine walking by the window of the yoga studio and seeing a manscaping class? Like that would be mind-boggling, right? They're in there, they're starting off with their poses, you know, you can't come in, you can't do these advanced moves, you gotta work into it. So you start off with the real, you know, the easy ones, the old touch the toes. You know, you gotta stretch out those hamstrings. You know, you kind of trim the ankles and the feet, you know, and you work yourself up. You know, that's move one. Then you get to the second move, a little more challenging. You gotta get the taint. You gotta get under, you gotta hold the balls up. And there's that little piece of skin under there, and if you catch it, boom, you're in the hospital. Right? That quick, that easy, doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. Then you've got the third move. This is the advanced one. I don't even have a fucking name for this one. It's making me cramp up just thinking about it. It's the one where you gotta get back here, you know? It's like this back to this hamstring right there in your ass, and you gotta twist, and it's almost like looking at your own ass, which is impossible, but you don't want the mohawk. You don't want the ass mohawk back there, because you certainly don't want to be walking around the gym with an ass mohawk and you don't know about it. It's stressful. It's very stressful. Oh my God. I got all excited about the ass mohawk. Lost my train of thought. No. So can you imagine with the sweat, you got your blade lube and all the hair. I'm like, I couldn't imagine the person that has to clean that studio afterwards. It would be awful. But I can tell you this, after all that, you're gonna have to center. There's just this move at the end. I don't even remember what it's called. It's some crazy name. But you'll have to center your chi. Well, thought I had you. Thank you, everyone. That is my time. We'll bring your host, John, back up. Get up here, boy. Thank you, sir.